Here's the top stories for October 21st. The Senate defers the approval of DPWH's 625 billion peso 2026 budget, and over half of it could be slashed. Senator Cayetano tells Senator Lacson to leave minority out of the drama amid possible return as Blue Ribbon chairman. The Philippine Embassy in Washington says dual citizenship crackdown in U.S. is not true. PAGASA says Amihan season may begin soon. The Louvre Museum remains closed one day after jewel heist. A Senate Finance subpanel deferred the approval of the proposed 625.78 billion peso budget of the Department of Public Works and Highways for 2026 on Monday, October 20th. In a chance interview following the panel's 8-hour deliberation, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian said that more than 340 billion pesos may potentially be removed from the agency's proposed 2026 funding. He said it's because the red flags already amount to 271 billion pesos. And if you include the across-the-board overpricing of about 20%, that's another 70 billion pesos or so. Gatchalian clarified that this figure was not yet final and was merely a rough estimate so far, pending the submission of the required documents that the agency needs to justify by next Monday. Senate Minority Leader Alan Peter Cayetano told Senate President pro tempore Panfilo Ping Lacson not to drag the minority bloc into what's clearly a family matter within the majority, amid the latter's possible return to as chairman of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee. In a statement on Monday, October 20th, Cayetano said that the minority bloc have no stake in the majority's internal struggle. He said that when the new majority later decided to replace Senator Marcoleta with Senator Lacson, there wasn't a single complaint from the minority, that they respected the internal decision, because that's how institutions should work, with courtesy and mutual respect. He added that their focus has always been on the bigger picture: truth, transparency, and integrity. And any disagreements with the majority is okay since politics will always have its share of drama. But he advised not to turn the Senate into a TV series. The Philippine Embassy in Washington clarified that there is no current crackdown on Filipinos holding dual citizenships in the United States, amid circulating reports claiming the contrary. In a statement on Monday, October 20th, the embassy denied social media reports saying that the U.S. government is requiring dual citizenship holders to renounce their other nationality. Referring to a previous advisory in June, the embassy reiterated that the U.S. government has made no policy changes regarding dual citizenships. The familiar cool breeze felt during the last quarter of the year may arrive soon, as the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said on Tuesday, October 21st, that the Northeast monsoon or Amihan season could begin this week or next week. PAGASA weather specialist Obet Badrina said the agency is monitoring changes in wind direction and pressure systems that typically occur from late October to early November, signaling the transition to Amihan. Amihan is associated with cooler, drier northeasterly winds that prevail over the country during the latter part of the year and usually last until early March. The Louvre remained closed on Monday, a day after historic jewels were stolen from the world's most visited museum, in a daring daylight heist that prompted authorities to reassess security measures at cultural sites across France. The museum's staff asked dozens of visitors who were queuing in front of the glass pyramid entrance to leave. In a message posted on social media, the Louvre said visitors who have booked tickets will be refunded. It did not provide additional details. The Louvre will also be closed on Tuesday, its weekly closing day. On Sunday, thieves rode a basket lift up the Louvre's facade, forced a window, smashed display cases, and fled with priceless Napoleonic jewels, officials said. The theft occurred about 30 minutes after the museum opened, with visitors already inside, and was among the highest-profile museum thefts in living memory. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.